Good morning, everybody. Justin here. And so happy Friday, by the way. You made it. Your kids survived the first 2 weeks of school. They're somewhat in a routine now, and now you're thankful it is the weekend. And so today, as we've been talking about all this week, is trusting God's process. And so today, we're going to talk about the last part of that, which is step 4, which is this uncommon confidence. Now, that seems a little bit of an oxymoron, but what it means to me is this: God can take your greatest weakness and he will turn it into your greatest strength. See, Paul was known, before he became Paul, he was known as Saul, actually used to kill Christians. He thought he was actually doing the right thing. He'd literally come into people's houses and he'd kill them. Or he would order people to kill him. He was that guy that just did the orders. And so he's on his way to Damascus, and God has this radical encounter with the Jesus who literally appears to him and says, "What are you doing? Stop. I'm real. This is a real deal." And he ends up becoming one of the first missionaries in all of Christian history. Now, this guy's a tent maker, probably didn't think of his life as, someone speaking and writing. He probably thought, man, I'm terrible at writing. But God goes, really? That's going to be one of your greatest gifts, this uncommon confidence, right? Just look at Moses, for example. Moses was an extrovert. Why would you say that? Because when Moses got confronted with killing a guy, which he did, he ran away. And then he became a shepherd. Shepherds hang out with animals all day. They very rarely talk to people. It's not a job for an extrovert. They'd become very, very, very bored. He had to have been introverted because he was content with his life, being a shepherd. He ends up getting married. And all of a sudden, God appears to him in a burning bush and says, "I want you to lead the people out of Egypt. I've heard the cries." And he goes, whoa, I can't speak. I stutter. No, go find someone else. And here's a guy who was terrible at communication. And God goes, that may be your weakness, but through me, it's your strength. That's what uncommon confidence means. We all have weaknesses, but it's through those weaknesses that God's strength can come through. For me, I hated public speaking growing up. I hated it in high school. I wasn't a big fan of it in college or in general. And now what God's called me to do is I have to speak every single day, every single Sunday, to students about Jesus and communicate the gospel to them in a way that they understand. I remember being in youth group going, I will never do that because, 1, I'm terrible at public speaking, and 2, I don't really like it that much. And God the whole time was laughing, going, that's the one thing I'm going to make you do, because it's through your weakness that my strength comes through. So whatever you're weak in, it's okay. But it's through those weaknesses that God's strength will come through. And you'll have this uncommon confidence. That's what it means to me. And so guys, have a great weekend. We'll look forward to seeing you guys all on Sunday.